it's your boy, AwesomeCuz13, coming back to you live. Well, not exactly. So y'all know how I'm keeping up with CivWar and all that jazz. Well, recently my boy Perc30 just went ahead and did his 2 battles in Gen 7 OU. And so, I'm covering that shit. No post-game interview again because I keep forgetting to ask. I just see them uploaded and I'm like, oh shit, gotta post. Because, these battles are super fucking hype. So here we see Perc30 rolling up with some really nice teams, really good heat, some really good shit. He's got that Volcanion, he's got the Lander, he's got a really solid core. Really solid core with Amoonguss, Latias, Mega probably, definitely, and Jirachi, most likely Scarf. And here we see Chefhouse coming in with a really solid team himself. Got the Scarf Lando, it's either Scarf or defensive. We've got the Magazone, we've got the Finny, we know what Finny does, we've got Kartana, smacking shit around. So this is game 1, let's get right into it. So he leads off with Amoonguss as Chefs leads off with Lander. It's really good play. Gets up his bands, Amoonguss does its, which is bullshit. Magazone comes in, and so he decides to go for this sludge bomb, predicting Finny. Really good play. I don't know why he predicted Finny though, but hey, there's Finny. So here he goes for another sludge bomb, manages to nail the Finny. Really good play on his part, really good play. In comes Lovely as he switches out and goes into Jirachi. Nice, really good play. So, Lovely, instead of going for the fake out, goes for the high jump kick. As Jirachi gets up rocks, revealing himself to be defensive. In comes Kartana as he just hard switches inside U-turn. Alright, in comes Clef. Sword dances in its face and he goes for the Moon Blast. Does 49% to it and gets his attack chop. Not like that. So in comes Kartana. I believe it just smacks knockoff. No, it's like gets a kill. Crit. Terrible, but it's alright. Because in comes Latias. I believe, he's forced to switch out because Latias Mega is faster than normal Kartana. So here he just goes for the raw. It's pretty bad though. That was a bad play going for the raw psychic, but it's whatever at this point. He's just getting off damage. He's in a really good position even though Jirachi's dead. So he goes for Chefs goes for spikes with Greninja. Here comes Amoonguss, double switches into Lando, which is really good. He just hits a raw earthquake. He sacks Magazone because Magazone kind of does nothing now that Jirachi's dead except take damage, just chip away at stuff. I guess I'm guessing that's a Spadef Clef. And so in comes the Landorus. He's Scarf, so he predicts that, forces it to switch out, but nope, it's not Scarf. It reveals itself to be HP Ice. So in comes Lopunny. Lopunny's clearly faster than this Landorus set. He decides to take the fake out and then decides to sack it. I don't know why he did that. Probably because Landorus did nothing for his team anymore. So in comes Finny. This in comes Clef. And then he just starts setting up Calm Minds. I believe this is Calm Mind soft boiled with Bolt Beam recovery. No. Bolt Beam, sorry. But no, it reveals itself to be Moon Blast. So here, Finny finally gets what it needs. He just smacks it with Moon Blast, loads the Spadef twice. That's really good luck on Kyo's part. So here he goes for another Moon Blast to stop it. I'm sorry. Here Finny goes for Taunt to stop Clefable from getting its recovery. But not like that matters because it's getting passive recovery with lefties. So in comes Lopunny as he decides to throw out Volcanion to prevent it from taking damage from the fake out. Really smart play. And then here he just decides to sack Volcanion because Volcanion kind of does nothing now. So in comes Clef. Hits return on Lopunny. He decides to finally heal up. Really good. So then he's forced to switch out into Greninja, and I believe here he goes for another soft boiled. Good read. He hits him with the Hydro Pump, specs damage, doesn't kill, and there goes Greninja. That shows this is Spadef, so Magazone was really gonna do much to it, neither was Tapu Fini. So here comes Lopunny Mega again. He just hits fake out, so he decides to switch it to Amoonguss. Really good play. But instead he goes for the raw return. Absolutely brutal. So here he hits another return, decides to sack Amoonguss, and then comes Latias Mega, which I believe is, it gets outsped, but he decides to keep it, to switch into Lando either way, to sack it. So second, he decides to reveal recovery here, really good play. Landers is Scarfed, so it's not, no, Landers is not Scarfed, it's defensive. So in comes Lopunny So he has to switch out into Clefable, chooses to sack that. Smart play, smart play. I mean, Clefable's already pretty low. If he decided to sack his Latios, he was practically fucked. And, Latios wins him the game here by, I believe, clicking Psychic. Yeah. And that's game one. GG to both players. They played really well. I liked how Chefhouse was trying to keep that non-stop pressure. You gotta appreciate how my boy Perc30 refused to submit to that pressure. That's really good when you play. But here's game two. As you can tell, Perc30 brought some fat fucks. I saw this team. I had the courtesy of seeing this team. It was fucking evil, and I hated it. Like, y'all know my luck with stall, and this shit, super fucking fat. I mean, it looks like stall, and trust me, it pretty much is basic stall, except I believe he's running offensive slow, bro. So let's just start this. So in comes Gliscor as he goes in for, yeah, that was, oh shit. So they lead off with Garchomp and Gliscor. Garchomp has Hidden Power Ice on deck, which means he's probably not gonna break shit anytime soon. He's not gonna be able to break, like, his team struggles against Garchomp Mega, because Garchomp Mega gets access to 3 moves that are completely meant to stop this. One of them being HP Ice, another one being Earthquake, which chips away at these 2 special walls, and then the last one is Fire Blast, which beats Skarm and Tango. Even if it's AV, I believe it turns into a 2-hit KO, because Mega Chomp has really good attack. But he decides to stay in and poison it. Really good play there. He gets his poison orb activated. So he's forced to switch out into Chansey, and here he makes the Draco play, revealing that it's, I believe, a completely special set. So here he switches out as in comes Magnezone. He gets up his rocks with Chansey, hits Flash Cannon. Chansey just soft boils up, because that's what that fat should do, that fat bitch. Clefable comes in, gets smacked with a Seismic Toss, revealing its leftover set. He hits a Moonblast, and then another Seismic Toss. I believe here they just try to 1v1 each other, which is pretty pathetic. So here he decides to just say, fuck it, I'm getting on my rocks, because he doesn't have any Magic Guard mons on his side. I have Clefable, I have Hazard removal in the form of Mantine. I'm not really worried. Chef's House ain't really worried. So Perc30 goes ahead, just does the shit. You know what Chansey does. You know what Clefable does. So here he decides to go into Gliscor, as I believe he goes for the soft boiled. Great read on Perc30's part. Great read. So then in comes Garchomp Mega, and I believe here he roosts. Yeah. Good play, good play. So Garchomp takes damage while Gliscor recovers. In comes Chansey, that fat bitch, as he goes for an Earthquake, revealing itself to be the mixed set. So he switches on to T-Tar, which is more suitable for breaking through, as he just soft boils, because if that's Banded Pursuit, Chansey's gonna take a ton. So here Chansey, it reveals itself to be Pursue, as Chansey says, fuck it, I'm getting my HP back. And so here he reveals himself to not be Banded. Chansey just starts 1v1ing this T-Tar, which is really sad to see, because it's not even breaking through. And so he goes back into Garchomp Mega to get the Sand Force activated. In comes Skarmory, Sand dies, so then he switches back out. And then, he just hits Earthquake. So then he goes back into Chansey. Sorry. Now I believe it goes back to another 1v1. Oh no, he reveals to have that yellow magic. Nice little Thunder Wave, So Chansey comes in, Magnezone switches back in, as he just goes for another Seismic Toss. Does a fuck ton of damage. That is garbage damage. So then here in comes Tyranitar, as he just starts clicking Seismic Toss. It's kind of funny how he's not running Superpower Tyranitar, I guess it's bad. So here he goes for Crunch, does a shit ton to Gliscor, but Gliscor's just gonna get it all back. And Gliscor kills off the T-Tar instead. Good play, mostly because Recover was kind of bad play. In comes Garchomp, switches back out into Tangrowth to take the HP Ice, but instead he drops a Draco on the switch. Good shit. Not like it matters though, because Tang is a fat bitch. So here he goes for Stone Edge, and then he just knocks off to get him into Poison Death range. That's what he needs. That's that. Shaman comes in. I believe he's forced to switch out. Yes, he is. He switches out into Blissey, Chansey's fat mother. And then Shaman uses C Celebrate, which is a set I tried to run in Ubers with Skyman, but hey. So here he goes for the Seed Flare. Doesn't get match is just so boring. So in comes Clefable. In comes Blissey, gets hit by Moonblast because it's Spatak job. Another one, he blocks him this time, revealing himself to be a sort of cheaper. Oh my god, Metronome. He's got Metronome! Okay. But he reveals himself to be like a sort of softer. Oh no, he gets Guillotine here. If he gets Guillotine, that's gonna be fucking hilarious. But instead he gets Mind Reader into Shockwave, 2 moves that are guaranteed to never miss. So here he just goes, like, basically, Clefable is trapped in here with this Blissey, and now Blissey just gets the spam Confide. And so, Clefable's just gonna, like, fuck it, I'm gonna do what I can, minimize damage, that sort of jazz. So here it feels Pound. Blissey gets paralyzed. I honestly believe that paralyzing this Blissey was a bad play, because every time Blissey gets paralyzed, that means that it doesn't get its It doesn't get its PP used up. I believe what he should have done is just probably switch it out for Toxic or some shit, force switches like that. I understand the use of Thunder Wave. It stops tank growth. It stops slow bro in a sense, but Toxic would have been so much better, because he would have had to constantly be forced to go either Skarmory or Gliscor, and that would have been free damage on those two, because Skarmory being naturally immune, and then Gliscor being kind of Gliscor, So yeah. So Blissey just keeps hitting Metronome, misses Gear Grind, which is absolutely tragic. Gets paralyzed again. Stealth Rock, spam, Metronome, spam, Giga Drain. Just speed past this. So we all know. Oh, hold on. Go back. So Blissey got Solar Blade, and then it gets Bullet Punch. Okay, here it gets paralyzed. That was funny. We all know what's going on here, but he goes for the Hyper Voice. Not like it matters because he's at -2 attack. Blissey goes for Dive, which is another Preservance PP, and then gets parried, which sucks. Imagine it's got. And then it pulls Metronome. Absolutely tragic. And then here comes Chansey. Clefable is no longer blocked in, but Chansey just whittles away at it. In comes Mantine. Seismic Toss. Mantine misses Toxic, which is tragic. Here, I believe it's forced to roost, and so it does. And Chansey, I believe, shoots off a Toxic. Yeah, that's the only way to do it. And so now Mantine's just kind of like trading Toxics. Chansey gets a soft boiled off. I believe here he switches out. Yeah, he switches out, as in comes Tangrowth, and Mantine, I believe, goes for Defog. Yeah, that was way too slow for me. So Defog, and then he switches out to Shaman, and then Tank gets paralyzed. I believe he was gonna hit him with a knock, not like with a max. Here Shaman misses C Flare, and then Seismic Toss. And we all know what happens here. He goes to Tap Drop, which is good for the Shaman, but does it really matter? Shaman reveals hidden power. I believe he's almost out of Seed Flares. So in comes Tangrowth, he hits him with another Seed Flare. Now he's down to 1. He gets the immediate Split Drop, which is pretty nice. Magnezone comes in as he doubles out into Chansey. And then, they both say GG, and that's how my boy wins. That was scummy. Like, compared to game 1 where he brought like actual offense, game 2 was him bringing a fucking scummy mean team and winning with it. And I know, like, I'm glad he won. I'm glad that someone on our team won. They beat him in 2 games instead of going on 3 like me. Oh my god, but I feel bad for our opponent because he really brought this scummy shit and said, watch me win in 2, and lo and behold, he won in 2. One with an actual team and the second one with this scummy stall. But hey, GG to both of them. They both did really well. I like how Chefhouse actually tried to play around the stall, but if his guard jump were pure physical, then it would have worked a lot better, but it wasn't, so F, big rip. But yeah, that was your boy. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time. Peace.